Sunday. So recently we talked about our anniversary. We turned 12 years, and I just felt it would be good for me to talk about some of the things that we are doing that is working for us, especially to help people who are new, into this business of marriage. As you already know, I'm not a strong advocate, of people must marry because I believe that marriage is not for everyone. And oh dear, I need to. Yeah, so I don't believe that marriage is for everyone, but if you must marry, it is commitment between two people who have decided that they are going to make it work. It is not a one person affair, because what I see is that in Africa, in Nigeria, a lot of the expectations of marriage is left to the woman. The woman is trying to do everything, trying to make everything work. I believe that a wise man is the one that will build his home, and that is the way it is. But people have turned it as around to say that it is the woman that builds the home. The home is built by the man. The man lays the foundation on which building is made. And that is what I learned from my own father. He built the foundation that is work where we're enjoying today. He's no more alive, he's not alive today. But what I learned from him is that it is a man that builds the home. And I want to talk about three things that have worked for us and that is working for us and that we are working with as we move along, in this business of marriage. And the first thing that helped us is the information that we acquired, along the line. In the early years of our marriage, we had struggles like everybody would naturally have struggles when they meet a new partner. But it wasn't just about meeting a new partner kind of struggles. The new marriage had struggles in the beginning. I don't want to go into those details today. Another day, I'm going to talk about it. Um, but somehow we found some content of a man that we started engaging with. His name is Sunday Adelaja, and we had struggles in a certain area, but by the time we started researching him, we began to find answers to some of the issues that we were having in our marriage. Through his YouTube channel, he had a whole series of teachings on family. He called it the family series. So if you go on YouTube channel and type Dr. Sunday Adelaja official, look for family series, and if you're having struggles, it will pay you to go and listen to all those things with your man. And I want to tell you that a lot of the things that you may be struggling with, you would see that you will find the answers to those things. So that was what happened. It was at a time, in fact, it came at the nick of time for us, because prior to then, we were having some conversations that weren't working out well between us. And it was at the time we met him, and he had those series. It was a 2 month stretch of series, and we listened to them back to back, and a lot of questions were answered for us. And that was the beginning of a new thing in our relationship, that led to other things. So yeah, so the information that we embraced is one thing that started working for us, because through that content, we started learning so many other things about family, about how to handle our children. Basically, that content spoke more about the man and the woman, and a bit of how to raising kids. Yeah, so it opened our minds to a whole lot of information, and that's why I'm taking my time to talk about it. Because people come out and they say things like, oh, it's our prayers that it's working for us. I want to say that it's not prayer that is working for us. I'm sorry to disappoint anyone who is watching me. The times we even prayed more, we had more issues. We couldn't even agree on certain things. We had a better relationship when we found the right information, that started working, and we didn't need to do any prayers about our marriage sincerely. So we started using those information and things started working better. The second thing that is working for us is a lot of the things that we do, we try as much as we can not to allow interference, external interference. In African culture, a lot of the marriages are run by families and friends, but that's not what we do. We didn't allow that. So a lot of our things that we're doing, um, even when we have issues or difficult times, we are trying to resolve our issues in-house. We didn't allow street talk. Those talks were coming, all the advice that people give on the streets, all sorts of interference that people allow in their union that have hurt them today. We did not allow that. Yeah, because I don't know, for some reason that's how Africans run their marriages. Nigerians, you marry a woman, everyone is barging into her privacy, coming to tell her this, coming to tell her that. You find scenarios where a man is partnering with, friends and families to speak ill of the woman, things that you could tell her, and both of you would, discuss it and have a better understanding or have a better agreement on how you want to work on these things. But you go and start bringing in ideas from the streets, ideas from other people, and all of that. So we did not allow that, and that is one of the things working for us today. Did they try? Yes, they've tried, they are still trying, but we have chosen to put those restrictions in the things that we're doing and be in total control, taking full responsibility for the things that our decisions and our actions. And I want to challenge our men, that this second point I'm making, is one area where our men really need to do a lot of work, because in my engagement with our women, it appears that a lot of men don't really know where to, draw those lines. And these things are the things that are affecting you, affecting your woman, affecting your children, and affecting your happiness and your union from growth. Yeah, so that's the second thing working for us. Then the third thing working for us is communication. I'm very, very big on communication, like talking things out and talking things through. I'm not a fan of sweeping anything under the carpet. So from from the beginning, I want us to be able to discuss everything to the letter, to the detail. I want to know, why is this happening? Is there a better way it can happen? So communication is the third thing I would say that is working for us. Um, what we want to understand better, the best way to understand it is by talking about it, and everybody gets clarity on how to relate with that thing, on the best way to go about it. So these are the three things, working for us in the past 12 years. The information that we acquired from Dr. Sunday Adelaja's YouTube channel, reading his content and a lot of that, um, especially from the family series. If you go on YouTube channel, family series of Dr. Sunday Adelaja, you're married, you're considering marriage. I don't know if there's any better gift that anyone can give you more than that content. That content can help you fix anything, especially if you're working with someone whose mind is progressive. Yeah, um, yeah, you can, take advantage of that content. Of course, the second thing, interference, we don't allow it, and the third thing is communication. So these are the three things that we have been using to navigate the um, marriage journey, our marital journey. So if you have any questions, feel free to inbox me. My ladies, I always keep saying that the best thing you can do to yourself is to continue to build yourself and put all the value in yourself, because the value that you give to yourself um, determines the kind of and the quality of person that you want to end up with. So don't leave value building to pursue man. It has never worked. So um, I would say this in as final words. So enjoy your day and have a lovely Sunday. I'm out here enjoying my sun. I just said I would make this short video for us. So bye.